Hello everyone, so welcome to some basic tech, and today we are going to troubleshoot SSH related troubleshootings, and we will perform for the AWS EC2 instances. Okay, so we are going to cover and try to troubleshoot these things within 5 minutes, and we'll make sure to cover everything that makes sense and that can be part of the steps. So I have created few steps like PEM file, security group, public IP, internet gateway, routing table, NACL, status check, and SSH service. Okay, so first of all, we are going to directly connect. So my AWS EC2 instance is already running. I have to just click on it and just click to connect. Okay, and to connect via SSH, here is the option SSH client, and okay, now you can just simply read for SSH connection. This needs to be 400 permission. It means only read permissions to the particular user, not any other person. So it needs to be modified. As of now, the command is here ssh-i PEM file and then EC2 user and then the EC2 instance value. Okay, you have to just simply copy from here and then open terminal and paste it. Okay, now hit enter. The first error that we get here is warning: identify file kumarsilman.pem not accessible, not such a file or directory. So make sure to be the path where this file exists. This is the file. Now I actually know, so I need to go downloads data and then hit the same command again. Perfect. See, I'm not getting the same error. Okay, and but still not able to connect. Now what we can do here is the next step we can follow is security group. Okay, so simply you have to go to instances, and in the security section you can find out which security group is attached. Okay, like a launch wizard 2. This is the security group. I already opened here launch wizard 2. Okay, and you can just simply go to edit inbound rules. Okay, and see, there is no rule defined for SSH connectivity. So for SSH we need to enable one rule, add here and type SSH, and you can see here the port is 22, and here we can currently I'm choosing this value as a global connectivity, but this rule is not allowed for production support. So make sure only use specific IP or subnets. Okay, now save rules. Perfect. Now the next is uh, this is also provided. Let's see if we are still able to connect or not. Okay, so let's try. Okay, perfect. Yeah, still not able to connect. Now let's go further and verify if something is still missing that needs to be provide suitable path to connect. Okay, so the next we can do here is verify the rest thing, that the public IP. Okay, so here is the EC2 instance. Okay, and once you click here you will get more details in the networking section. See, okay, the public IP is already here, private IP also here, so this should not the root cause. Now the next is internet gateway. Okay, internet gateway is the thing that usually provides connectivity as well as internet. Okay, so let's verify routing table and NAC and all. So uh here the next step, I opened a security group, and the other is routing table. Okay, before going that, let me go to internet gateway and verify. So this I know how you can identify which VPC is yours. So simply go to your instance. Here you can see the VPC value. I used to remember last 3-4 values as 64 EE. So in here 64 EE. Now this is the internet gateway, and see if it is attached somewhere. View details. Okay, so VPC ID, this is attached already, but maybe the route is not defined. Okay, so Now next process we are going to follow is routing table, whether the route is defined for this internet gateways or not. Okay, so simply go to routing table and again find out the VPC. You can see here the VPC is that is attached to our instance. I'm going to click routing table and see the rule is not defined to for I'm not defined for internet gateway and specific to connectivity. So add rule and then choose the value. I'm providing again global because this is for demonstration purpose, and here you have to choose internet gateway. Okay, so uh, 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 just a moment. Yeah, internet gateway here. This is the gateway double ed. Okay, now save rule. Okay, perfect. Till here we are good. Now the next is that we can verify is network access control list. Let me see if it is already opened here. Okay, so looks like this is the 64EE and this is the routing. Okay, nothing is defined to deny. All good, perfect. Let's move ahead and try to connect. Okay, perfect. You can see here I'm getting to connect, so just put yes and perfect. Here we are able to connect. Okay, so the way we started troubleshooting, we performed these all the steps that was usually are required. So security group, public IP, internet gateway, routing table, NACL if something is defined here, status check, SSH service. Obviously SSH service is running, that's the reason we are able to connect. Okay, status, else we are not able to okay, it's a system serial. So okay, perfect, you can see it's running. So this is how we able to connect, and for the pro tips, you have to just make sure the file that we use to connect, it must be 400. Okay, it means the other person do not have permission, and we have to put the PEM file on the perfect location that can be accessible while accessing the instance, and username should be EC2 user or whatever is showing on the console, you can utilize that. Okay, and if you are still not able to figure it out, that you can try to just go to instance and connect, and here EC2 instance connect. Okay, so through this public IP you will able to connect on this tab in browser. Okay, you don't need to go and connect with here and then. So before during the troubleshooting, you can utilize this phase as well, and you can figure it out if something is went wrong. Okay, so that was the thing, and thank you so much. Have a nice day. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and see you